I'm going to make Croque Monsieur, which is essentially a ham and cheese sandwich, but it's even better because there's bechamel in it. Now, bechamel is a white sauce. It's a French mother sauce, as we like to call it, because it's used for so many different things. The first thing we need to do is melt some butter, 25 grams of butter, and now we need flour to make a roux. Plain flour for this, 1/4 cup. This is essential to make this a delightful, thick, silky sauce. So in with the flour. And then we're going to whisk this so it starts to form this roux. Now we need to cook off the flour so we don't get that raw flavour. So just cook this for about 20 seconds and constantly mix this on a medium heat. Now we'll add the milk. Little by little, we'll add the milk so it starts to turn into a paste and then into a silky sauce. Now once I've added all of the milk, I'm going to turn it up onto a high heat and let it bubble away. But constantly stir this so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. Now this sauce is lovely and thick, and look how glossy it is. So we can start adding some other ingredients to this. A pinch of salt, some Dijon mustard, and a generous pinch of nutmeg. Now I'll just whisk that in. And that is a mustard flavoured bechamel, perfect for our Croque Monsieur. Now for the Croque Monsieur, I'm going to add a few spoonfuls of the bechamel on each piece of bread. You could use sourdough, or I'm using some thick cut white bread. So about a tablespoon. And if you have any leftover bechamel like I do, it freezes well. So cool it down, store it in an airtight container, and you can use it for your next Croque Monsieur. And now we'll add some ham. And now for some cheese. I'm using Gruyere cheese, but you can just use good old cheddar. Now this goes under the grill for 30 seconds or until that cheese is melted. The cheese is caramelized, it's bubbly, it's ready to be served. Now, if you're not a gourmand like me, you can just have one little slice like this, or double-decker Croque Monsieur. I know, it's fantastic. I like to place one Croque Monsieur on top of the other, squish it down, and then with a serrated knife, cut that in half. Oh, listen to that crunch. And then we'll plate it up. This is not a sandwich you have every day. This is something when you really want to treat yourself. It's decadent, it's delightful. That bechamel, it's a super versatile sauce. Have a look at that. The ultimate ham and cheese sandwich, French style.